hello. I wasn't expecting to be streaming this today, but I had nothing better to do. I was kind of excited to see how this plays out. Because as I said in the description, I don't actually hate the routes, just for the funny rhyme. Yeah, let's go. Here we are. Oh. Notice tactics string I have not used at all. Whole menu for this. Never touched it. Yeah. So let's go look around this fucked up ass town. It's a truck that was destroyed by the nuclear weapon. Its metal frame and glass, clearly exposed to high temperatures, have been melted into odd shapes. Unthinkable. Hey Wobblins, you missed the Celeste stream. She was here yesterday, she even fished. Tough for you too, huh? Yeah, though everything has been reduced to ash, there are still traces of the lives that were lived here. When I see them, I can't help but... we feel the same. They obliterated entire bloodlines in an instant. Compared to that, assassination practically nothing. Man, it's I don't know. Right. Bombs are rough, but like they don't feel as personally destructive, I guess. Anyway, not to change the subject, but you said you were being employed by Ashen, right? She may have shown us her resolve when she was accompanying Her Highness, but... anyways, really just trying to remain neutral here, aren't they? That's correct. Ashen is here on behalf of all of Heiyue, simply to witness the events to come. As we have a personal contract, I came to accompany her. None in Heiyue has the right to make a judgment on what Professor Hamilton has done. And it's for that reason that I asked to join you. I swear not to interfere with your objective. Well, even if we were to refuse, there would certainly be nothing stopping you from following us. If nothing else, having her along would increase our number. That would work in our favor. If your number going up is all you want, why not put fucking Lapis in the party, huh? Alright, I guess I don't mind. I'm glad to hear it. So I know Heiyue wants to remain neutral and all, but is that something you agree with, Richia? Yeah, that's what's really important here. After all, you're not coming with us as... oh, okay. After all, you're not coming with us a Shangsho of Heiyue. You're coming as yourself, right? Your situation is a little different than ours, but I'm sure it's been a while since you've had a little autonomy, Richia. That's why we'd like to hear what you want to do. Having once lived at a Shangsho, executing those deemed as criminals is of course something I'm no stranger to. But as for what I think of the situation at present, I'm honestly not sure. The professor has acted against the providence of the goddess. That crime is far beyond a level that I can measure. Which is why I think I'll leave dealing with the matter to all of you. From there, I'll come to my own decision on the situation. So that's what you're prepared to do, huh? Judge what's right from wrong. That's just like her. Perhaps she's the most fair witness of us all, in the sense that she has thus far not come to an answer regarding her thoughts on the matter. Yeah. Well, I'll think on your quest, alright. I feel like I have streamed on Fridays before, but they're definitely very rare.
This was where that inn was.
Yeah, they took such good care of us. I don't know what to say.
Do, like, basic-ass houses like this really survive nukes? Like, I'm no nuke expert, but I thought shit like this would just be wiped the fuck out. I think coming here's made it finally hit home. Grail Village really is gone. Yeah, Breakers is very easy to do short streams of. Now, it'll never hold a candle to the real thing, but I hope the footage I shot in the past can stand as a tribute to it someday. Oh, that's right. I heard you filmed one of your movies here. That I did. Wouldn't have imagined in my wildest nightmares that something so terrible would have happened to the place, though. See, I chose to shoot here because I thought the scenery could act as a representation of our main character's youth. Huh, didn't think you paid attention to stuff like that. I thought you were only interested in filming shootouts and car chases. Not true! He likes filming boobies too, come on. Give him some credit. Well, it's all about pacing and balance, my friends. Well, it ends even the most exciting of scenes. But I digress. The people of this village were unbelievably kind back then. Is that so? We could say the same. Everyone we met was so friendly. As someone who had the honor of seeing Krill's true beauty, I'll make sure it remains in people's memories for generations to come. I feel it's my duty to pass down their story. We can't let it fade with the passage of time. I concur. Crime and tragedy will never disappear, but its effects have a way of slipping from the grasp of history. If you plan to do as you say, know that I will be cheering you on from the sidelines. Oh, that reminds me. When I was last here, I heard there used to be some mysterious stone statue on the outskirts of the village. It's already been picked up by the church by the time I came, but man, what I wouldn't have given to catch a glimpse. Is that statue actually gonna be plot relevant this late in the game? It's never brought up, even by Kevin himself, who was here to pick it up? Oh, we were just talking about that. Right, the statue. Funnily enough, I was actually one of the people involved in its recovery. What? Are you kidding me? If you can mind telling me what it was like, it'll go a long way towards helping me tell Krill's story, that's for sure. It underwent a pretty thorough examination of the holy city of Arteria, but to be honest, we still don't understand everything about it. What we do know, though, is that it's different from the one we found in the Empire. It doesn't exactly fit the definition of an artifact, either. It's been tentatively categorized as an animist relic from some sort of ancient Zemurian civilization, but... I see. Man, talk about an enigma. Thanks for giving me the scoop. Whatever it is, those who could tell the next generation about it are now gone. But knowledge like that is something else that can't ever be recovered. I pray a tragedy like this will never be repeated. Couldn't agree more. Hey, what you're trying to do here, Director? It's got my full support. Can tell it's going to do a lot of good for the world. Well, I'm sure a tragedy like this will never happen, because this is our last day on this planet.
There used to be a market here, if I remember.
Hey, what you selling?
Leave it to me.
Not just the regular old art, or quartz. Just the huge. Damn it.
Okay. See you later. Okay. See you later. It's like there was never anything here to
She's
begin with.
weirdly chipper for the situation.
How awful.
Looks like there used to be a workshop here, and a market. Must have been a pretty lively place. Never really had the chance to visit. Yeah, it might have been small, but it was always so full of life. The stall owners were pretty generous with their freebies too. Gave Hilpy a whole bunch of stuff. Those apples were so juicy. I remember there were children I played with too. Lashkar, Annie, and Kent. And they had a little cat with them named Nero. Well, Lashkar is still alive. Do they even know that he is? Doesn't seem like they do. They seem to think everyone was wiped out. Like the entire actual village. There's like some survivors. Like, I want to say 3 off the top of my head. Staying here for almost a month gave us a lot of time to get to know the villagers. They were never anything but kind to us, honestly. Even treat us like family at times. I expect nothing less from a melting pot like Krill. They welcomed everyone they met with open arms. Might have been their downfall, though. After all, that's how a nuke and its catalyst ended up in our village. Was it? Didn't Dante's just come here and nuke it because Lamau? You mean a Genesis? I heard there were a few involved in incidents prior to the explosion. Like the case involving the ghouls in Krill. Then there was the mess with Genesis in Langport too. Can't help associating Genesis with the woman waiting for us at the hillsides. Who happens to be the very same woman who gave Dingo a white replica. So what are you planning to do, Ashen? I imagine a situation like this isn't exactly one a daughter of Heiyue's Lu family can afford to ignore. We intend to get our just dues. You can be sure of that. Though for the moment I think I'll wait and see how things play out. You don't have time to wait and see. The world is ending today. Have you been keeping up? Act! After all, it would make sense right here to interfere with your affairs. No one, Baba, Yaya, and So have deemed your cooperation necessary. Interesting. Sounds like Yayu's got plans of their own. Well, either way, we appreciate you guys not getting in our way. It means all we've got to worry about now is carrying out our goal. Though I guess there's a chance Riksha might stick her nose in our mess. She's not actually part of AOA, you know. But anyway, the rest is in your hands, Father Kevin. No matter the outcome, right? I'm sure this workshop used to have a skilled old craftsman who was trusted by everyone in the village. Wish I could have visited before it ended up like this. How do you just know that? How do you look at this rubble and just know it was a skilled old craftsman?
That spot over there. Is it...
Ground Zero, the epicenter of the blast, and the site of Mr. Brandt's final moments.
This was a chapel, right? Yeah, and it looks like the villagers visited pretty often, too. Blasphemy doesn't begin to describe what happened here. Well, I'm glad to have the opportunity to visit as well, though I'm not sure it's suited for prayer at the moment. Truly, there are no words. To see the destruction with my own eyes. I thought I already grieved for Krill and its people, but seeing the ruins in person is just so much more palpable. In the truest sense of the words. I imagine those who made their way to the hillside felt much the same way. They must have steeled their resolve to step foot in the village, just as we did. And given the intel I received, I think I have an idea of who exactly these people are. Your brother and his bodyguards, and the Grolsritter, its very own High-Sea duo, right? Oh, I should have thought about that. like, the only reason I guessed they were going to Krell before this was because Celise and Leon hinted towards that, and I didn't even think about the fact that I haven't seen them yet. Hope they had the same reason for coming here that we do. I have already informed my brother of my thoughts on the matter. I intend on leaving the rest in your hands. Do you all really mean to? Our objective is right before us. All we gotta do is finish it. And if your brother and his friends get in my way before we can, trust that we won't go easy on them. I have prepared myself for whatever outcome that may come to pass. However, there's something I happened to learn on Nemeth Island. Sometimes there are things that can only be gained through clear and direct dialogue. And you, Father Kevin, somewhere in your hearts, there's something you're hoping to happen, right? You give me too much credit. I pray that the gods light your way, Father Kevin, and that this affair will have a happy ending. It won't. All this faffing about, we're all gonna die. It's like weird and goopy. Is this... where Dingo shot his footage of the detonation, yes. And where he made his last stance. Not what I would call it, but sure. He just stood there and took photos. I keep seeing it around, but this crystal stuff is... The terrain is said to have been instantly liquefied in the extreme heat of the explosion. It appears to have vitrified upon cooling. I think it's starting to dawn on me how truly cataclysmic the blast was. Yeah, never felt real before now, did it? You know, being here and all, I kinda figured I'd start blubbering like a baby. I may not be able to use these photos in any official capacity yet, but I hope someday people around the world will see what really took place here. After all, that's my job as a reporter, to show the world the truth. Should've just told her to wait outside the village. Nobody will look down on you for crying, Marielle. Just try not to push yourself, alright? I won't, thank you. Honestly, it's a lot smaller than I expected it to be for how massive the explosion was. Like... I expected it to be, like... well, I expected it honestly to be the entire village. Not that so much would be left of it still. squeeze on through here? Nope. I find it a bit difficult to admit, but the man who targeted this village frequented the same old haunts that I once did. Really, what he did here was despicable. Yeah. But this is the same village we visited 2 years ago, still hasn't quite sunk in yet. The crimes they committed were vile indeed, even to a criminal like myself. So what's your plan here? I mean, considering it doesn't seem like the society intends to do anything about the professor. Hey, welcome back again! I plan to see for myself what events take place here, be they good or bad. Which is why I'd like to go to the hillside with you. If you'll have me, I promise not to be a hindrance. Considering the society stance on the situation, I'm curious what you mean by see it for yourself. Well, I'm curious what you think of this, of all this. Not the society, you. Yeah, I mean, given that you've helped us in the past. You're not just one of the society's worker bees. You have your own thoughts and feelings on things, right? Well, it's nice to hear you think so highly of me. In spite of the fact that I'm a former assassin turned enforcer. Let's see. What I'll say for now is that I've taken a particular interest in Professor Hamilton of late. The professor? Can't imagine why. You see, she seems to have had some sort of involvement in the family matters of a certain canny acquaintance of mine. No, don't fight me again. What she has to say about the present situation, and whether she contemplated her actions before taking them. I want to know the answers to those questions. A catty acquaintance. But that isn't your only reason for wanting to accompany us, is it? Indeed, but considering my dear family has its own circumstances to consider at present, I can't divulge the particulars. However, there's a premonition of mine that I'd like to confirm. When she says her family, does she mean... No, maybe I'm overthinking it. All that being said, I have no desire to interfere with your mission, love. In the end, as long as I can hear her reasoning for doing the thing she's done, that will be enough. That doesn't change the fact that the Church and Society have different goals here. Wouldn't want to spoil anything, just in case someone is listening to their thoughts. And besides, we don't know what the other members of the Society are up to either. Sorry, but I'll need to think on this. Kevin not making a split-second decision? He seems to have reasons for his reservations. Well, one can never be too careful these days. But I suppose that prudence of yours would make you such a fascinating knight. Very well, but if you do allow me along, know that I'll spare no effort in assisting you. Come find me when you've made your decision. Once we're done here, we should go talk with the others. Again? What did you mean? Good idea. Still gotta give Riksha and the Golden Butterfly her answer, after all. Knew what I was walking into, but it's just beyond words. If the professor's trying to guide us to some sort of understanding, something bigger than what happened here. Gather everyone together. That's been added to the travel menu.
Not this way.
Alright, fine. Doesn't look like the princess or Ashen plan to intervene again. And as for Riksha and the Golden Butterfly's offer, well, it's best to be prepared. Got a feeling there's going to be trouble down the road. Not long after, everyone gathered in the center of the village. Kevin let the group know that they were planning to head out on their final destination. It was then that they responded to the pair's offer. Let me cut to the chase. Riksha, Golden Butterfly, we're accepting your offer. You can help us make our way to our objective. Figured as much. You have my gratitude, Kevin. As I said earlier, however, I may not be able to aid you in your final task. Oh, that's no issue. If you need an extra hand, I'd be more than willing. Although I do plan on hearing the professor out at first, but as soon as things begin to go awry, I'll be ready to take her down. Man, you're so much more useful. Yeah, it's fine with me. To be honest, though, it's the people she's with that I'm most worried about. The greatest swordswoman in Elsame, a master of gemstone arts, and 2 stigma wielders. That's gonna be a rough party to fight. You believe you would struggle against 2 dominions at once, do you? Even with your skills? Yes. As for the Crown Prince and the bodyguard, the former's true strength is unknown to us, and the latter is more skilled in the sword than I am. Wow, really? Really? My brother is a master of the gemstone arts, even among our family. You're right not to underestimate him. Perhaps the largest problem we face is the simple fact that we cannot predict how well prepared the professor is. According to Rufus, she is. And he somehow knows that. Just that surely. Those mask guys might be somewhere else right now, but who knows what other tricks she has up her sleeves. Seeing as you've got both Riksha and the Golden Butterfly on your side, though, I imagine you'll be able to deal with pretty much anything. Agreed, and I'll be giving you guys backup with everything I've got. Why? You won't hear any objections from us. We decided to see us through to the end, after all. Got a lot of mixed feelings about this, but it's the only way to figure out what she's really up to. Kinda want to tag along too. Of course! Get at my party! Yeah, I feel ya. Sounds like the sort of event I could use for inspiration. Unfortunately, what lies ahead is not a place for outsiders like us. Do you want to get in the party?
Kevin, if possible, I'd like to...
Huh? Excuse me?
Huh?
What are we doing?
This is... white flowers? Fields of buckwheat?
Come on, you two! Hurry up already!
Hold on a minute, Lashkar! Are you coming too, Nero? There's no mistaking it. This is Cray Village. Initiating search using the standard Orbital signal, the wireless Orbital network, and Marduk satellite communication. Detection from all 3. Now executing anti-hacking diagnostics. No errors detected. No errors detected. No errors detected. Confirming current time and location coordinates. Year 1208 of the Septian calendar. October 15th, 11:45 a.m. The Calvard Republic, Vichy County, Cray Village. Rufus! Nadia! Swin! Even Kevin's gone too?
Actual time travel? Look around Krill Village, question mark?
Not this way.
Holy shit! it's Lapis gameplay! Can't fish, fuck!
This vehicle was broken earlier, wasn't it? I'm not dreaming, am I?
The Harvest Festival's
It's the same as when we were here before. What's going on? Boy, that smells delicious. Like a galette. But this isn't the time for that.
Is this gonna be... Surely we wouldn't just... No, there's no way they're undoing the entire nuke incident. That's like just undoing a Hamel.
Not this way.
That's terrible. You can't do that.
Not this way.
Okay, jeez. Fuck me for trying to look around, I guess.
Oh, found one! Try catching it yourself, Kent.
I'll give it my best shot. Be careful, you guys. You're gonna get soaked if you fall in.
It's not like Lapis could stop Dante's anyway.
Are these the same children I played with before? Wait, yes! Annie, Kent, and Lashkar. This point is a little more than a year since I last saw them. But they grew so much. Oh, hello. Are you a traveler, miss?
A time traveler, yes.
Hey, you're barely any older than I am. Wait, have we met before?
How is your memory that bad? Didn't they live here for like a month or something, they said?
Now that you mention it, those eyes of hers. Oh, I remember. You played with us last year.
Oh, I guess she does have a different body since then. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Dreaming? I'd never been to Cray myself, but it's exactly as Dingo described.
Excuse me? Why did you time travel too?
Huh?
That's not just a Lapis thing? Of all people?
Oh, hey, another lady?
Lapis?
What are you doing here, Marielle? And where's everyone else?
I don't know. But, this is Cray Village, right?
Well, I sure hope we don't have to fight Dante's right now, because we don't have a functional party member yet.
What's going on here?
Are they tourists, maybe?
Sorry for the commotion.
Dingo. The most important character in the
Just
entire
like when we
series.
looked into the past. Or no.
Her Sans eye is glowing.
This might be.
Huh.
Oh, there they are.
Lapis, where were you?
Why did Marielle come with her, though? Why her? Just vicinity?
Were we dreaming?
We were so worried, LP. I mean, you just up and vanished on us out of nowhere.
Her time travel has an AoE?
We split up to look for you two and everything. Yes, everyone was quite worried.
Ah, yeah, the Septium Veins. How they explained everything before they explained everything with shards.
It was as if you were both spirited away. What exactly happened?
Well,
Let me take it from the beginning.
October 15th of last year. So, about 9 months ago.
Roughly 1 month before the bomb went off.
And you and Mariel went back to the past at the same time.
is that even possible?
No, she's just bullshitting. Just made it up. Just as a little prank, you know.
I suppose it could have been some sort of illusion. But I still have everything in my log.
Yep, correct. It's still in the log.
The kids' voices, the way they breathed. It was all so real. And now, they're gone. I think I'm finally starting to understand.
I see.
LP. Well, at least Lashkar's okay, right?
Oh, you do know about that. Okay.
A silver lining for sure, though it took him a while to see it.
Well, yeah. And that one engineer was saved too. It's 11:55.
That means there's only an hour before the launch. The broadcast should be starting soon.
Probably as good a time as any then.
Headed off, are you?
Time to go murder our professor, haha.
Yep. To the top of the hillside, where Fairy and the others went last year.
We want to try talking to the professor before the launch.
Launch of Horizon 2.
By the way, I saw a white light coming from the hill right before I shifted into the past.
Ah, we're addressing that. Okay.
I have a feeling it was the replica.
If that's the case, Then those colleagues of hers are almost certainly waiting for us.
What, did they fucking aim it at her and snipe her with it? Hit her with the fucking time travel beam?
I imagine so are the pair from Elsheim and the two Dominions. I didn't get to finish what I was saying before because of what happened. But, if possible, could you take...
Sorry, but that's...
Well, I don't see why not.
That's my boy, Rufus.
Wait, really?
Rufus.
Back in Tharbad, we promised we would inform her of any new information we came across.
I promise we'll let you know as soon as we find anything. You'd be okay with that, right, Kevin?
Yeah, fine. Like I could ever say no to a cutie like you.
And he lied. He said no to her just now. Dumbass.
And with the launch on the horizon, things seem to be growing increasingly unstable.
The horizon.
Then, amidst all of our preparations, not only did Lapis visit the past, but Marielle did as well. There must be a reason why.
Is it the power of love? Because she really likes Dingo? Is that why?
I can't say for certain whether or not she's meant to stand in Dingo's place, but I believe she has the right to be present for what's to come.
Can't say I disagree, but...
Look, half our party is dead weight already. What's one more?
Fine, then. Mario LeMay. You can come. You better be prepared to keep your eyes trained on the truth, even when you want to do nothing more than look away.
I am. So please, take me with you.
Then it's settled.
And given our current group, I doubt we have to worry about keeping her safe on the way there.
No, I kind of do.
We'll be right by your side, Marielle.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Can we take Mint too?
Doesn't really feel appropriate to tell you lot to give it your all, but at the very least, make sure you don't walk away with any regrets.
Yeah, get out there, boys. Knock him that way. No, don't do that, actually.
Take care! Oh, and remember, the launch will be happening in the southeast, okay?
We shall await your return. May Adios be with you.
May the Heavenly Mother guide your way. And Risha, I'm counting on you.
They didn't want to make Mint fully playable because they know orbital cannons are OP.
Of course.
That you all head forth on this day is most assuredly Arusha's will. I'm sure there's a role that only you can play here. You who have glimpsed the darkness of the world and chosen to press on regardless. And I believe that could be said of the professor as well. Please, say what you need to she who knows what fate awaits us.
Your Highness, yeah, we will.
It seems like they realized it was the shortest route and then they put a filler battle in it.
My word. I get the feeling you're going to be a force to be reckoned with, young lady. Much like a certain young duchess.
One I will not name. You'll just have to play the previous games to know. Haha.
Not sure I'll be able to live up to your expectations, but I plan on seeing this thing through on my own terms.
What's inside the box is... somewhat ominous title there. So this area got caught in the explosion too. Yeah, we actually came here 2 years ago on a picnic. Even back then it was rocky, but it wasn't barren like this. The terrain's definitely seen some alteration, yes, and I'm also seeing a few signs of heat damage. The extent of destruction is truly astonishing. That bomb had to have been more powerful than it even McBurn. Stop comparing everything to McBurn! What the fuck? I would assume as much, especially in terms of range. Kinda bonkers that you guys would make that comparison so casually. I mean, comparing other enforcers to McBurn is fair enough, because he's supposed to be, like, the golden child, the strongest one. But comparing the fucking nuke to him is wild shit. So that's the replica, is it? What are they doing with it here? Like, what are they accomplishing with slotting it in there? We should get moving. We have less than an hour before the launch. Let's hope we make it before then. Well, we know who to blame if we don't. Big Bird new Dingo too. Let's get a few enemies farther in, I'm sure we'll be fine. Especially with this team. Riksha, Golden Butterfly, we'll be counting on you. I won't hold anything back. I don't intend to disappoint. I'll make sure to back you up, Marielle. Just so you watch your step, alright? Thanks. Alright, yeah. We did get as an active guest, just not in the route I expected it to be.
That's the way it goes.
That is the way it goes. Do you even care to equip you with stuff? I think I'm fine with my party, honestly. At least give you some things, I guess. Make you not totally dead weight. Yeah, sure. Burning Blood? Sure. Actually, Mistral Star, maybe? Nah.
Leave the adjustments to me.
Put some filler in here.
Skill set
HP?
adjusted.
Why not? Oh, hit
Skill
free.
set
Yeah, that
adjusted.
sounds good
That
to
is
me.
a single element slot.
Wow.
Skill set adjusted.
There you go. Wait. Can I give Marielle silly accessories? Damn it. She's not even in the list. Damn it.
Commencing combat. A sharp boost would work.
Oh, that was nice and easy. Hello there!
A natural outcome.
You can take the next one too, boss. Alright, do your best, guys. Your heart attack is ready.
The wits of our thing.
Keep it long. I'm all over it. On guard.
Ready to help.
Activating skill.
On guard.
Here!
Got it. You got it, Kevin. At your will.
Right behind you.
Do I just nuke him?
Right behind you.
At your will.
There we go. Problem solved.
Not much closer to this level.
Hey, what's that over there? What's that doing?
Area of ranged attacks.
Hey, hi! We're not gonna comment on the weird-ass bots that we're fighting right now?
Settle this right now.
School of small fry. How vexing. Right behind you.
You're stunned. Too slow. Got it.
Boost gauge limit removed.
All the shots, Rufus.
Bring them out here with his own speed.
Swim. Got it.
And this is clearly not a natural life form for this hill.
Aye, aye.
Hey, Momiji. Ah, look! More natural wildlife. Where are you going? Get your ass back here! What the fuck? Did you just run over here to block the path?
I'm doing this because I want to. Yes, that's the spirit. Walk your back all the way. Your boost gauge is full.
The winds are in our favor.
Ready to help.
I'm doing better than I normally would on a Friday, which is why we're streaming right now.
Yep.
Even if it's a lot later than I usually would.
Oh. You presume to challenge me?
Victory or nothing.
Consider the gauntlet taken, then.
Boost gauge limiter removed. Activate.
At your will. Here we go. I follow. I dare you. Count
You're
on you, Swain.
crazy tanky.
Activating skill.
Have no choice. Moving, golden butterfly.
Let's not waste any more time.
You kick butt, Swin.
You have to re-buy Xenoverse 2 on your PS4 since you don't have Xbox anymore?
Be wary of ranged attacks.
Is that including DLC? Because that's gonna set you back quite a bit. Respectable commitment, if so.
I dare you. Here we go, Rufus. Easily.
May I have this?
Oh man.
Enjoy. Illustrious dance.
Right behind you.
Your time's up.
Oh, okay, got the special edition for cheap.
Ends here. You're dead for.
Could be worse. Swin, please.
Let's do this.
Activating skill.
On guard. Got it.
You know what? You handle this, Rufus.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Oh, that's not all I've got in me.
I like the combo of tracks going from the dungeon theme being what's inside the box is, and then the fight theme being Kevin Graham. Is that intentional? There's a tiny Kevin in the box.
Deploying shards. Make a spectacle of them. A shard.
Yeah, fuck it.
Tense.
Boost gauge limiter removed. Allow me.
Tag along as you wish. One for the road. I dare you. Here we go.
Why can't Nina help us again?
Boost gauge augmented.
They didn't want to bother animating her in battles.
That much closer to his
Turn
level.
Kevin Graham into 10 gems.
Take a tough punishment. Go get 'em, everyone.
Ah.
I'm all prepped up. I'm all.
Take this one step at a time.
Hot.
There they go. Mow 'em down.
Right behind you. Hello.
You're mine. I dare you. Make it happen, Nadia.
Let's get started. Here. Rufus.
Here I go.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Got it.
Can we finish him before he gets through?
Boost gauge
Nope.
limit removed.
Great!
What to do?
Here's an idea. Fuck your regen. Let's finish it like this. Yeah! What you gonna do about that, hot dumbass?
I'm a long ways behind Connor yet.
Oh, that's not all I've got in me.
Still a long haul to go.
I'm finer tuned now.
Still not strong enough.
Their ranks are many. Be mindful.
Oh, treasure! Oh, treasure!
That's kind of good. I also got another gem that probably should equip. Probably put it here? Or maybe... No, I was having all this shit on here for the skills. Yeah, putting it here is really the only option. And then...
You may leave this to me.
I actually forgot what the other one was, but I remember it was a good one. I just need to see it to remember. Go near that one. Yeah. Probably take it over Serendipity. We get wind from this, which gives me Judgment Feather. Maybe not put it there. What was the other thing you get? Earth. I could put it here then. Yeah, that seems fine to me.
Your skills have changed.
If you initiate a battle with break, they're only broken for one turn. Or if you break them in command battle, they're broken for at least 3. Yeah, I never really think to do that. You don't get that that shard strike opening if you do that. So there's that. Ooh, another Hanuman. Oops. That's not where you equip that.
Leave this in my... This is nothing.
Who am I giving the second one to?
Me.
This one is Wind and Time. Is that enough for a Revenging Arrow? Probably not. 5, yeah. That's a lot of skills that you're getting with that. Yeah, sure. One more chest.
I'm curious to see what's in that chest myself.
I'm hearing it! The song my mother taught me! The title drop, it's happening! And nobody's commenting on it, I guess.
Too slow. Got it. Boost gauge limit removed.
Giving us so many skills, it takes all for all to show up on the right there.
I dare you. Make it happen, Nadia.
Activating. Boost gauge limit exceeded.
What was that fucking flashbang that just happened there?
We're not through yet. Now.
Not a problem. That's not all I've got in me.
Sounds like something from up there.
That voice. I think I recognize this song from somewhere.
Do you now? Did your mother taught you this song?
Wait, what are they doing here?
You can see them? I can't. Who's the day that you're seeing, Swin?
A fresh start.
Your next course of action?
I'm opening like every wrong menu still. There you go.
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And that's what makes me wife material.
Won't take a second. This is one of my comfort foods.
Oh. Thought you could sneak past me, huh?
The more you make,
Picnic for the pals.
Your taste buds will dance till they drop. Boy, my stuffed.
Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub.
Cool. Thought cross-dimensional. I just phoned up Crow and asked him to cook for me. Remember you played cards against Joshua at the gravestone in the Hamel?
Operating at full capacity.
Ah, now I can see them. Why were you surprised that they were here, Swin? We already guessed that they were going to be.
Some sort of prayer for the people of Cray, perhaps?
You can hear it from over there now? Is the MacGuffin a speaker? She's streaming it? Very inappropriate to do that right now. Please.
Thank you, everyone.
Please participate in the fight. I want you to throw hands with me.
I know my musical talents leave much to be desired, but I am nonetheless grateful that you allowed me to finish.
It was nothing. I mean, considering we can't even offer flowers.
It was the very least we could do for the victims. If anything, I'm grateful you gave us the chance to witness your tribute.
And I imagine you all feel much the same.
Yeah. I was struggling to think of what kind of prayer to offer on our way over.
If I'm remembering correctly, that was a song by Dominique Lanster, the famed singer of days long past.
That's right. Though it's also occasionally sung as a hymn during Mass.
And because Hamilton is old, she knows Dominique personally.
Yes, a song about a mother passing down her feelings to her daughter, who then inevitably does the same.
Hey, PSA, haven't seen you in a while.
And though Dominique did indeed bring this song into the wider world with that lovely voice of hers, it was originally a creation of two others. You see, the melody was arranged by the artist and revolutionary Aramis Gainsbourg. And as for the lyrics and composition, they were written by none other than Sheena Dirk, who also happened to teach Dominique the art of chanson in her final years.
It was Sheena in that memento orb. Oh, man.
Sheena Dirk? Like, from the history books?
The woman who helmed the revolution. Also considered to be the founding mother of the Calvard Republic.
Why didn't you revive her instead of fucking Giacomo? She would be much more helpful to your plot, whatever that is.
I'd heard she passed away at the age of 80, which would have been roughly half a century ago.
From the sound of it, the two must have been on awfully good terms, yes?
Her boobs are comically massive. It's unreal.
They were. At the time, Dominique had no family to speak of. She resorted to theft daily in order to get by.
Ah, so you've watched the Memory Orb too. Yes, I've seen it. Thank you. I guess that's for people who didn't bother watching it.
Open her heart and lead her down the path of music. However, there was one other who showed Dominique an alternate path forward, which is how she ended up living two separate lives, one of fame and glamour under the spotlight, and the other righting wrongs from the shadows.
The Phantom Thief Grimcat. To think that was how it all began.
Okay, I wanted you to fight me, but don't put on the sexy cat outfit to do it, please.
Putting that aside for the moment, I think the only people you haven't met here are me and Rufus, yeah? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Kevin Graham of the Septian Church.
I'm going to kill you.
And I am Rufus A. It's a pleasure. Though I imagine, considering our involvement with the Retributive Tower,
Reverse
you
model.
already know who we are.
I do indeed. I'm familiar with everything related to Elysium, from its birth to its rampage, and its eventual erasure. In fact, that very event marked an important turning point. It was the start of a new beginning, one which has led us to today.
And that's why the name Hajimari no Kiseki was very good and important, and why changing it to fucking Reverie was bad, you dumbasses.
Oh?
You knew? About all of it?
That professor from the Society seemed familiar with the incident too, but...
That's because he's been investigating the source of the Marduk tech that allowed them to break through the Astral Code.
Tower aside, you had contact with Sheena in her final years too, didn't you? If only because of your associations with people that knew her better.
Correct. You see, my mentor, Professor Claude Epstein, was called upon by the government to construct what would become Trion Tower. And as his assistant, I accompanied him in his venture to do so, as did his daughter, Lilia Epstein. In that sense, you could say we are all responsible for the events that took place half a century ago.
It's MacGuffin.
Could you please talk some sense into this guy? I mean, what kind of loony gives a kid expensive doodads just for doing a few measurements?
A fine gift for all your hard work, I'd say. I think you should accept.
I agree. By the way, the land seems to meet all the requirements for the city plan.
Indeed it does. I'm grateful for all your help, young miss. As for the gift, what you do...
Actually getting to see Epstein is
First,
crazy.
Perhaps I should teach you how to maintain it.
Hey Dominique, can you turn into that super cool cat again?
What did we just...
I know he has a funny coincidental name, but this Epstein is cool. Leave him alone. He doesn't even have anything to do with the child's brothel on the island. Which is also a thing that's in this series. It has nothing to do with him.
I knew it. These altar cores can manifest.
Visions of the past. Or perhaps we were transported back in time in much the same way you were.
Yes, I believe so.
It's different from the Saint's Eye, then.
In all likelihood, you weren't seeing the memories of this land. You were seeing the past itself.
Exactly. The conversation you just witnessed was one held 57 years ago in the outskirts of the capital.
So did you, like... Did you rig the device to show us your memory?
It was the moment when Dominique received her compact, the Phantanox, from Professor Epstein. I was present as the professor's assistant, and Sheena and Lilia were there as well. In any case, you all saw that conversation in real time. A glimpse into the past, if you will, granted to you by the replica of the Genesis I designed, the Altar Core.
So you did make that device.
Yeah, well, we figured. That said, it should be impossible to meddle in the past or the future, shouldn't it? At least if you're going by the principle of causality.
But even so, the impossible has indeed been made possible. Those vestiges included. And all thanks to President Gramhart's plan, no? The one reaching its climax as we speak.
That is correct. The President's space program, Project Levitin, an indispensable component of the grander scheme.
And what is this grander scheme?
If its objective is not achieved, then the world we know as Zemuria will face its imminent end before abruptly beginning anew.
So whatever he's doing is... What is even going to happen? And how can he stop it? It has to be like something out in space that the mech has to go and fight. And it's the only thing that really makes sense.
Though if our
Even though I hate
soul
it.
is lost in that process, then, in a manner of speaking, you might even consider it a boon. However, I imagine it's an outcome many would find undesirable, which is why the President felt he had but one option available to him. Solve the issue by utilizing humanity's strength and willpower. At present, I am merely keeping a watch over his work, and making sure I'm prepared for the end result, whatever that may be. Yes, after all, everything I've done was just a bit of insurance, performing experiments with the replicas that violated the goddess's divine providence.
If the goddess is so cool, why is the world ending?
Scattering Professor Epstein's Genesis all throughout the Republic.
You did that personally?
Knowing full well that his legacy would fall into the hands of the evil that was Almada, and watching on in spite of that.
Why? I'm sure you're gonna explain why in a second, but...
I knew the danger that Dingo was in, and yet I took advantage
Not
of his
Dingo.
sense of duty.
That's your worst crime. You put Dingo in danger?
And even after his passing, I continued to make use of him in order to verify the 8th Genesis's abilities, right up until the end.
Okay, but deliberately, like, using his death for your little tests is kind of fucked up.
No, that can't be. Marielle.
You stood by while Ace was being used and while Lapis was kidnapped.
That's too much. Even I can't forgive you for that.
And I wouldn't expect you to.
Well, do you at least have a good reason for all that? No, don't pull out your sword yet! Let her explain!
You wouldn't happen to know how our newest enforcer managed to acquire a replica of his own, would you? Or why a certain set of armor and an intricately designed puppet disappeared from the ark?
I'm afraid I do not. Though I do know that an old friend of yours has been on the move recently.
I see. You really are quite the villain.
He hasn't explained her reasons yet. She's just told you what she's done, but not why. Come on, wait.
Got lots of questions myself. But even so,
Ask the questions. No, what are you doing?
I'm afraid we can't allow you to come a single step closer.
The professor has provided humanitarian aid across the world. Also, Celise and I owe her a great deal. As such, we cannot stand by and let you finish your mission.
The same goes for Elsheim. We owe her a great debt for returning greenery to our capital.
Okay, but do you know what she
I have
did?
my reservations about this alleged device that defies the goddess. That's something we can deliberate on at another time. For now, we'll stop you, Father Kevin.
Swin, Nadia, and the rest of your group. I ask for your leniency.
I understand at least that they want to protect her from Kevin's fucking bloodlust.
Wait, what's going on?
I just don't know why my group isn't at least hearing her out first.
Stigmas as well?
Hey, Professor. We didn't ask for your help.
This is a matter of pride. Please leave this to us.
Much like the originals, it activated on its own judgment in response to the present situation. I believe you all should now be evenly matched, though the outcome matters little to me. 12:40 p.m. The moment is very nearly upon us now. May this all be settled by then, including my final judgment.
At this point, like, it really doesn't matter whatever happens to you. You're already done.
You've got guts.
You've already won at this point.
We're past the point where we can afford to question right or wrong. We can only press onward.
On my name as the Fifth, I declare that the heretic hunt begins now!
Alright, no Hamilton turns, so she's not participating. Tragic.
Let's get serious. Here we go!
Glowing seal of mine. Grant me refuge.
The Kevin tank strat worked last time, it'll probably work this time as well.
Give it your best shot.
Do I have Nadia there? I think I do. Well, let's just do this. That's easier.
There!
Like ready.
Here I go. May I have this dance?
Enjoy. Illustrious dawn.
I'm honestly not sure who I should be aiming for first. I'm thinking the prince.
Muster all that
And also, I probably don't want Celeste getting that crit turn. So I'll just do this real quick.
Seals of mine, conflicting from the abyss. Fly, holy spears of space. Pierce, unholy spears of time. By your opposing natures. Bring ruin to all! Not yet!
Just don't care whose orders you're following. You're not getting through.
What a pity. I was hoping to avoid a confrontation with you.
Feelings mutual. I've got a duty to fulfill.
Try harder. Didn't even feel it.
I wouldn't dare.
I wonder if I can even remove her stigma buff. Probably not. But I can at least get rid of the attack buff.
Elstein could always handle questioning the professor on your behalf.
Ask that you withdraw from Kevin. Otherwise, we will resort to removing you by force.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No way, Jose!
Deploying shield.
Moving in.
Better sword fight than Rufus, by the way.
You know what he's gonna do, right?
That's what we came here to find out. Whether or not we are okay with it.
Yeah! We want to come to our own conclusions. Don't worry about holding back. Bad move, bucko.
Deploying shield.
Bad move, bucko. No way, Jose!
Now then. Your end is nigh!
Slow for flow.
Zypher activate.
I don't agree with you doing that. I can't really stop it. Oh, you're aiming that for Kevin anyway. He'll be fine. Is it just me or is something coming?
Can you withstand?
That's a good line.
House down. Blue gang. We're not through yet.
Yeah, don't have a way to stop him from casting. Unless I stun him, I guess. Which I think I could, actually. Hold on. We in with this one.
My cue.
You're too kind.
Yeah! Eat shit, Prince!
You presume to challenge me? Consider the gauntlet. Take it, then.
Gauge limiter removed. Deploying shield.
Bad move, bucko.
Ready yourself.
Deploying shield.
Moving in.
Nah, he's not as horny as Olivier is.
Deploying shield.
Wind. Cleave my foes.
Deploying shield.
Give me victory.
Bad move, bucko.
I won't show any mercy.
Yeah. Not wrong.
Have the advantage. Press it.
Did I just miss? No, I got him.
What? Formidable opponents.
Damn, he cutscene recovered. The bastards.
We're getting away. Right. Cypher. Got it.
Boost gauge limit removed.
This is truly a fascinating crowd we have. A shame we couldn't have met at a sauna or banquet.
It's remarkable how much you remind me of a certain other prince.
We can still all go to a banquet together after this fight.
Had to mention it, huh?
I wouldn't dare miss this ill-fated closing show.
Dang it.
Enemy approaching.
How about this?
Activating Shark Command. Civilian.
You're too kind.
Cypher activate.
You at 23,000 heal. It's hard to tell what your profile picture is on my OBS chat, John. Looks cute though. I can tell that much.
Deploying shield.
Moving in.
Blow for blow.
No way, Jose.
Ah.
Blow for blow.
You're sad you finished it. Maybe I shouldn't get close to my party, actually.
I wouldn't dare miss this ill-fated closing show.
I always forgot who I'm playing right here.
Fight with your fullest might.
I think we Zoc to get some damage in.
Can't run from me. Kablam!
To be frank, I'm a bit insulted she thought we needed
And then we
help from the
turtle.
White Orpiment.
If a certain someone on the other team isn't shy about underhanded tactics, we should.
Still got that sharp tongue.
It really is a lot easier so far, yeah.
My heart out. Pierce unholy spears of time. By your opposing natures. Bring ruin to all!
You're mine. Down they go. I dare you.
Boost gauge augmented.
Now you're in for it.
Am I now? Ah, you were stuck, you motherfucker! Instantly cutscene recovered.
Activating Shark Command. Civilian.
You're too kind.
We're sending her to hell.
Here you go.
You're really not making this easy for us, are you?
Yeah, cutscenes recovering them from stun is really dumb. I don't think past games did that. I really think, if I recall correctly, it's only this game that does that. Do we ult? Did they? I really don't remember that. Maybe it just wasn't as much of a problem in those for me because I didn't play them on Nightmare. I only really started playing on Nightmare with the Sky remake, and then this one.
Blow for blow. It seems I've been bested.
I must fulfill my duty at all costs.
I'm shocked everyone is alive, including Nadia.
Sacred Sea Fly, empower me. Here we go.
No idea how she lived.
Activating Shark Command.
You're too kind.
I have a plan.
Glowing seal of mine. Grant me refuge. Still ain't done.
Now we do another shield for more healing. That's how we waste points, baby.
Oh, Adios. What to do? Cypher activate.
My time.
Extra will.
Good bang.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Utterly exposed.
Activating skill.
I follow.
Ready yourself.
Deploying shield. Initiating drive.
No way, Jose!
Stronger swordsman than Rufus, by the way.
Cleave my foes.
Better than Rufus, by the way.
Deploying shield. Initiating drive.
Here you go.
Time to shine!
Activating skill.
You're in command!
Maybe they really just meant raw strength.
Okay?
But they didn't. They neglected to mention her low accuracy stats. She went all in on strength and has like 5% accuracy. That could be a problem.
Freezing in the abyss. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
Blow for blow.
I'm sorry.
I'll get you for that.
Spear of your mom! Here it comes!
Seals of mine, conflicting from the abyss. Fly, holy spears of space. Pierce, unholy spears of time. By your opposing natures. Bring ruin to all!
That's totally gonna trigger Celise ult. I'm so fucked. Ah, she died before she could do it! Oh hey, Nadia died. We can fix that.
Thanks a million!
Not done.
Go get him.
Activating Shark Command! Thanks a million!
You're too kind.
There. Take that. Nadia. Right away. Too slow. Got it. Just in time.
Activating skill.
I'll end this now. Ross. Cypher. Got it. Moving in.
Dang, you lived. Hey, you missed, pal.
Ready to help.
Too slow.
You're done!
Ah, I missed. Can't believe it.
Not done! Backing out.
Leave it to me.
Focus unleashed. Prepare.
I'll mow you down.
Look at that. Riksha gets to contribute.
Brilliant.
More to go. Get to it. Phoenix, move. Moving in.
Prepare.
Like petals in the wind, this world is transient.
It's over. Flirt. Parasolini pirouette.
Yeah, it's a counterbalance to the boobs. That's why she holds it behind her back.
Seems about right.
A warrior's training never ends. I just keep growing and growing.
You shitbag.
You combined your stigma with the Saint's Eye? How was that even fair?
Curses. We didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, you really
even
didn't.
with the replica's power.
Your Highness, please step back.
Dude! Stop! Hear her out! She has still only told you what she's done, but not why she's done it.
No, stop! Wait, Kevin, hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
We said we'd only go so far with you. If you're going to shoot first and ask questions later, then we've got plans of our own.
This is why.
No, they're totally in the right here.
In the first place.
They're completely in the right. Why would he shoot first and then ask questions never? Because she's gonna kill her.
Professor Latoya Hamilton, let's say we put an end to this. Even if you're not doing this for personal gain, that doesn't change the fact that you're still the enemy of Zemuria. A threat that needs to be eliminated.
Didn't she just say she was doing all this to stop the threat that's gonna reset the fucking world or something?
But I'm sure you know that better than anyone.
Indeed I do. Yourself included. Given how you keep finding ways to delay pulling that trigger.
Behind us.
He's strong.
Oh my!
Ah, some more aura farmers.
Swing! Nadia!
Oh, you were hiding a lot of them, huh?
Their swordsmanship.
Masked swordsman. Let me guess, masked caster and then masked swordswoman. Yeah.
My. I wish you wouldn't play around so much, Professor. We may be indefinite beings, but ones such as you had best be more cautious.
How many of these fucking... How many time-traveling corpses did you collect, Hamilton?
I didn't expect you three would show up here.
The fuck do you mean you didn't expect them to show up here? This wasn't part of your plan?
These bastards. They're the ones Arkwright fought.
No, they're not.
Vestiges. But their aura is on another level.
Latoya, it's starting.
Understood. I'll put up a feed of the launch site.
20, 19,
This one cutting off right before the launch too.
17, 16.
I think only Van had like... I actually don't know how much time he had left. It didn't cut off right at the countdown though.
9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1.
1 p.m. exactly. And now we shall see whether the sword can truly destroy the cradle.
Yeah, I know it's early, I just don't think they gave an exact time for when it ended. countdown to destiny ends.
We've done well. Our rank has risen.
Seat confirmed.
That seems pretty good. Holds a secret that transcends human intellect.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Mr. SP for their one battle.
I'm not gonna say no.
No, why? Why? Why are you here? No, no, fine.
It's Euroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros! Ooh, I just know everybody's shaking right now, 'cause it's rocket launch day, oompies and babes! It's just been dub after dub for me these past 3 days, banging out vids on the job, expanding my faves list. And in a few hours, I'll have front row seats to history's biggest glow up. Y'all, I think I'm gonna go feral, for real, for real. The world's about to enter its ultimate turning point arc, and I know all you Ouroboros are so here for it. I'll be live streaming the countdown, of course, so keep those cheeks glued to your chairs, 'cause peak is incoming! Anyways, I've got some IRL stuff to do, so I'ma log off.
Peak is incoming.
I know I said I'd never do this on cam, but maybe I'll make an exception just this once. Okie dokie. See you next stream, chat.
The fuck was that about? What do those power words imply? That's not even like an actionable command. No, she's not a vestige. She is cringe incarnate. She a demon. She hurts me about as much as one.
And now a traffic update. Currently, the autobahns between Edith and Anchorville, as well as Edith and Longport, appear to be relatively clear in both directions.
She has a special power that she calls power words, which hasn't really been super explained. But it seems to be that it, like, at the very least, it seems to be able to manifest things like power-ups for her teammates. And I think she also uses them to attack, like when she sets me on fire.
However, owing to the rocket launch plan for the...
Oh yeah, there's the mind control part of it too, like literal mind control.
to Longlai is currently backed up for 50 Souch. As this congestion is likely to escalate and repeat on the route back this evening,
Pink truth.
caution is advised for those heading to Eastern Calvert.
It's an even more powerful wet truth that makes it true.
Joint mock exercises also scheduled.
If you say it, it's true. That's just how it is.
States they will be done to assist Project Startaker for a prompt response to falling debris in the event of a failed launch.
It sounds like the Air Force and Army are finally on the move now that they're just under 3 hours before launch.
3 hours before? It's that long still? Wow, okay.
Yes. Evidently, we can no longer take these joint mock exercises at face value.
I know it ended before Reen and Kevin, but not that long before. Jesus.
Ketra.
Can't blame them for getting lost in their heads after everything they heard.
In any event, time is of the essence right now. We ought to thank the good inspector for expediting our transit.
Yeah. This baby will let us zip down south along the Autobahn. Speed limits be damned. Just gotta make it back to Edith by around 11.
Yeah, well that means Van's route ended before Kevin's even started, which is crazy. Taking a while to load this one, huh? Earlier in Anchorville. With the city hall restored to normalcy, Fan and company pulled out before reuniting with Chloe, Daswani, and the Bracers. Level 9 power word kill. I guess the actionable command in this power word would be like, they are forced to come to the next stream. They cannot action against it. If there is a next stream, they will be there. Which... what if there isn't a next stream? Ooh, and then she does something horrible on the next. That's a good one. I don't think she would, but... You're saying Almada's foremost executive, Melchior, still lives then? So much for those reports of him digging his own grave during the strange phenomenon in the capital last year. There's no telling how, but by some trick or another, that bottom-dwelling madman is back. He's not the only dangerous individual at large either. Nevertheless, chances are high that they've withdrawn from the city by now. That's just one of several reasons why we gotta make our way back to Edith on the double. We were hoping the cops and guild could handle the cleanup here, maybe even stand guard to be safe. So be it. If you're in that much of a hurry, then get going. My men and I will join with the local police to handle whatever may crop up. You'd be at our next stream anyway? Man, the power words are, well, powerful. It's really got him in the grip. Same goes on our end. If anything does happen, we got the place covered. You just be careful out there, okay, Elaine? I will. Thank you, Elvis. We're counting you all to hold down the fort. Please don't make me... Please don't make me explore all of Edith again. I hate that city. I don't want to see it ever again. No, I will not do a second try on that one. I will just let that one pass. I fumbled my words. Didn't really think about what I was going to say. Came out bad. If you don't have to leave right this second, mind waiting about 10 minutes or so. Fish? There will be no more fish. Last stream we caught the biggest, coolest, badassest fish. It's all over. We're done. I have a little something to lend you. Huh? I wonder what it could be. 10 minutes should be about all we need, though, right? Yeah, no doubt. So, back to what we mentioned earlier, the words Melchior left us with.
The first Grimcat and that old master who made an appearance here are also in the mix, evidently. Oh, and about that other assistant of yours, Epstein's great-granddaughter. I wonder if she's with them, too.
You can explain, can't you, Mom?
Yes, but keep in mind that these are my mother's affairs. All I can offer is either hearsay or my own guesswork. This much I can say for sure, though. She, Professor Hamilton, and Agnes's grandmother shared a close-knit relationship.
All the old dudes know each other and all the old women know each other. That's just the way the world works.
Nearly 6 decades ago, my mother lived in the capital as an orphan. Crime was so rampant back then that by the age of 12, she was already a habitual pickpocket and burglar. It was then that she snuck into the home of a certain somebody. That somebody was none other than Sheena Deerkin.
Yeah, it's something I said last stream too. Like, Zemuria's really tiny. It kind of just makes sense for all the old people to eventually know a lot of other old people. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do when you live to, like, 80?
The hero of the Democratic Revolution, over 70 years old and long retired from the world of politics. She played on her piano a melody that drew my mother in, ridding her of all notions of thievery.
Why even make this a memento orb if you're gonna just tell me later anyway?
A series of events later, the two had bridged their multi-generational divide, becoming
Like, you
close
could have
friends.
just played the Memento Orb here and there would be no difference.
From what I gather, it was through Sheena's instruction that my mother discovered a new side of herself as a chansonnier. Not long after, Professor Epstein arrived from Le Mans State at the Republican government's invitation. They had brought him in to design Trion Tower, during which time he stayed at Sheena's residence. In order to select and survey potential locations for the tower's construction, he had my mother, who was familiar with the capital, act as his guide. Shortly thereafter, his disciple Latoya and foster daughter Lilia also came to join him in the Republic. Though this threw my mother off at first, she and the girls soon took to one another, and before long, a site for the tower was decided. As a reward for her help, Professor Epstein gifted my mother the Fantanox Compact.
What a weird gift. What a weird gift to give to a child.
If I had to guess, that little transformation tool may have been created using the same technology he used to work on the Genesees. That's likely the reason it reacts to them every now and again.
Like, does it do the whole outfit for her too? Because that's a little problematic, Mr. Epstein. Maybe I misjudged you if that's what you're doing here.
In any case, my mother accepted the compact despite her hesitation, kicking off our family tradition of working double lives. As for Latoya, Lilia, and the professor, they continued to keep in touch even after returning to Le Mans State. 2 years later, however, word of Professor Epstein's death suddenly reached Sheena and my mother. My mother then took a horse-drawn carriage to Le Mans and reunited with Lilia and Latoya. The loss of the professor resulted in much turmoil, and amidst it all, my mother was tasked by Latoya and Lilia with bringing the latter back to Calvert in secret. Lilia was then taken into Sheena's household, spending several years with her under a different surname. When Sheena eventually passed at the age of 80, Lilia, with my mother's aid, learned to fend for herself at 18 and began living on her own. From then until the day Lilia left this world at age 46, she and my mother supposedly remained the best of friends. And included in their circle, I'd wager, was Latoya Hamilton, the only one of the 3 disciples who knew the truth.
So that's how it went. And the origin of this compact, too. It's safe to say Dominic really does have a connection to Grandin. Not just her, but also Agnes's grandmother, taken before her time. Theirs was a bond of camaraderie spun around the days of the Orbital Revolution. Oh, you're still here. Yet it's those very same friends that wove a secret compact concerning the 8 pieces of the Professor's legacy. Thus were they spread far and wide, with one even passed along to the tyrant in Langport 40 years back. Granted, I haven't a clue as to the extent of either woman's involvement in the house of that process. But wouldn't it follow that those replicas that Madame Professor created were also scattered by Grimcat the First? That's... Watch it, old man. You can't just toss out wild guesses like they're fact. Unfortunately, no matter how ill its messengers intends, the question does bear confronting. Well, what's Grimcat the Second think? I can't say anything definitively, though it is true that she journeyed across Calvert and the rest of Zemuri after hanging up her whip. Her fiery passion for the arts, whether as an acting coach, producer, or otherwise, was surely genuine, of course. But I can't deny the sense of urgency she gave off, as if there was a mission of grave importance driving her. Therein may lie her true motive for accompanying Agnes to capital. Depending on the context, it may also relate to the supposed lie Agnes told. That could easily have been no more than Melchior's arbitrary ravings. Actually, 3 nights ago I saw a girl walk into Trion Tower, blonde with a school uniform on. So that's what you were staring at. It was crowded, so I couldn't be positive, but it had to be her. For some reason, Agnes entered the tower, even though it was closing early for maintenance. But when I asked her about it the next day, she acted completely clueless. Now that I think about it, your Grammy mentioned having someone to meet later that night, didn't she? Ah. A mind like a steel trap, this one. Gran was putting Reen and them up at our house in Basel that night. But with the latest communication technology, you could hold a conversation no different from being in person. It may be then that Miss Claudel, the eldest Miss Lannister, and Professor Hamilton were in discussions at the time. I don't get it. Even if they were, what could they have been talking about? Well, that's why we need to hurry back to the capital and find out. Plus, it's July 12th, the day she turned 17. Oh. When all of Yume's birthday party hype to go to waste, right? Yes, if we can make it happen today, then so much the better.
Thanks, Mom. We'll hear the rest straight from Grammy's mouth.
As you ought to. Both as her granddaughter and the Grim Cat of today.
Oh, good. You're still here. I think you'll appreciate what I've brought.
Aha! Might that be?
The fuck is that?
A lifesaver is what it is. About time we hit the road then.
I couldn't tell what that was. If it's something from a previous game, I don't remember. Yeah, the decision to start with the car ride over and then flash back to when they're about to leave for the car ride is certainly a decision.
We'll have Giordano give us a lift back to the capital once we've made sure those vestiges didn't leave any nasty surprises behind.
And then we skip this part, but then flash back to the dialogue for that part.
We can fill Bermonti in on the details too. So you guys just focus on getting to Agnes, okay?
Me? I plan on hitching a ride myself. Right after my checkup at noon. Anything to vamoose before those debt collectors catch my to lend you kiddos a helping hand.
I'm still not quite following, but basically, you've got important business to attend to back in Edith, right? Safe travels. Let's hang out again the next time you're in the area, Reset.
There won't be a next time.
What my asswipe of a dad does means F all to me. The Oathbreaker pulling his smarmy nose out of her crap, though? Now that was a twist.
Start the game at the rock plunge, having to all be a flashback. Cold Steel Free did something a little close to that, not as extreme as that. But they start you during one of the dungeons that's like pretty late game. And then they flash back to like months before that.
No kidding.
Well then, with the face beneath the mask confirmed, it's my cue to pack it in and bow out. Don't take this as your reward for the 4 SPG.
Oh, back to that though. One fun thing they do with that is there's a certain... I want to say it's one character, and it might have been 2 as well. But there was one character, at least, that's also there during that dungeon. But they don't have her in the... They don't have her in the first scene in the game where you're playing it the first time. So the second time when you get there and play the dungeon again, you have that character that they lied to not being there. Kind of funny. Yeah, 2 characters. So you started with your like basic party, and then they're just there with you later.
But I'll keep an eye on these parts in case those dregs try to pull a fast one. For today, at least.
Guy must have had some hang-ups from his old job at the Order of the Moonlight Horse. Anyway, sounds like the other enforcers are in the wings, so we'll let him play sentry in the meantime. On that note, it's a small surprise you opted to tag along with us.
Hardly.
I'm pretty positive Ix already skipped town anyway.
Just say you love us. Just say you want to be part of the crew.
Besides, you put a lot of work in for my request. I've got to make that up to you on some level.
And that's why you're now a permanent employee.
Yeah? In that case, the more the merrier.
A girl of integrity after all, I see.
We're happy to have the extra firepower, too.
Definitely. Right now, getting to Agnes and Ren takes precedence. Bad news, though. Both of their Zyphus are completely isolated from the network. The only explanation that comes to mind is that they're in some kind of special, signal-restricting environment.
Are they already in space?
That figures.
It's the same with Grammy. But that aside...
You holding up okay about your own grandma?
I am. Finding out Kevin has been after her all this time did come as a shock, obviously. But she has more than a few allies. And my gut tells me Swin and them have their own plans brewing. That being said, I'm not exactly accepting of everybody on her side.
Hatra.
The particulars elude us. That is, until you can inquire about them directly.
My thoughts exactly. I have a hunch we'll get a chance to make contact after the launch is over. One way or another.
After the launch is over, you say. Funny you say that.
Young and Essie are probably ready to act too, so... all I can do now is stick to the Spriggan way.
Excuse me, how did you just pronounce Essie? Did I hear that right?
Young and Essie are probably ready.
Okay, it is Essie. For a second I thought you said essay and I was gonna be pissed.
Listen to you, talking the talk.
You wanna see that car disappear? It's totally gonna happen. Eventually. Also, are we speeding? There it goes.
Do allow us to assist when it comes time to walk the walk, as it were.
Yeah. Besides, this is Professor Hamilton we're dealing with. No way she doesn't have her reasons.
The Great Reset is already happening. We're too late.
But first, we need to meet with Agnes and Dominique and see what they know.
No need to tell us twice.
Or thrice. Or twice. How many times you've told us, honestly?
This time, I'm gonna be the one grilling Grammy for a change.
Vermati's already on the case, so a lead is sure to follow soon.
Is Kevin hag-maxing? No, he wants to kill her. The end, the beginning. Well, that's a little ominous.
Jack and Hal caught me up a bit ago. Sounds like things have gone upside down and sideways. That aside, I was able to pinpoint the limousine that picked up Agnes and company late last night. They seem to have made their way into the presidential office in the Von Tai district, but there hasn't been any other movement since.
Okay, I see. Though we were already aware that Agnes was intending to spend the night there. Yeah, Renee told us as much. Still, it'd be odd for Ren and Dominique to stay too, wouldn't it? There's also the fact that we can't get a hold of either of them. I hate to suggest it, but is it maybe possible they're all being kept under house arrest? That's a safe bet, especially when the presidential office has a classified manhunt out on the professor. Dominique is indeed a cohort of hers, whereas Agnes may be collaborating in some way we've yet to fathom. Then on the flip side, Ren's only being held captive because she got caught in the crossfire, right? That is a distinct possibility, yes. Or maybe that they are sequestered in separate parts of the presidential office, among other alternatives. I'm pretty sure he has his phone, like, attached to his steering wheel, and he's basically on speakerphone with them the whole time. At any rate, they're probably in rooms with all devices removed and zero network connections. This is number 15 we're talking about, the legendary Kitty. If she's been declawed, then that says it all.
Sweet Helios Almighty. It's just been one body
bombshell after another this entire call.
Wouldn't the wind make it even harder to hear? Shard technology. Don't have to explain it.
When Inspector Deswani reported the Anchorville case is more or less closed, we figured that was that. But then he ordered me to work together with you. And now, here I am patching into some confidential secret share-a-thon.
Sorry about that, Nate. Still willing to throw us a bone, though? After all, we've got a part-timer and some associates who are likely being illegally detained. And up against us ain't just any CID analyst, it's Rene Kincaid, the president's aide and the sword at his side. He has a gun, actually. Best to have every card you can play up our sleeves, be they bracers, informants, or even the fuzz. Gah. Please, detective, we'd really appreciate it. Fine, fine. Only because it's on Yes, though. The specialist girl, everyone loves her. I mean, sure, it isn't the first I've ever heard about her being President Gramart's kid. But at the end of the day, she and the rest of you have had our backs who knows how many times now. But I wouldn't do this for any of you guys, just on Yes. Glad to hear it. This is your chance to earn some macho creds. Maybe relight that spark between you and your girl. Hey, who asked you? We're plenty head over heels for each other already, thank you very much. I mean, she legally changed her name to Nate's girlfriend. Can't get more serious than that.
To be honest, I'm with the inspector on this one. CID's gone way out of line. They've been keeping this whole ulterior motive behind the space program under wraps from not only the public, but regular law enforcement too. Putting civilians under lock and key just tops it all off, even if one of them's the president's daughter. That's enough excuse to help out a bit until the inspector can make it back. But only within the bounds of the law, got it? I'm not looking to lose my badge here.
I'm pretty sure the president is just allowed to ground his daughter if he feels like it. The only foot you have to stand on here is that he's probably also has Ren locked up for no reason. Yeah, we hear you. Seriously though, this makes a real difference. Well, now that that's settled, we might want to arrange a little meetup. Which reminds me, Ren may have been a no-go, but I did happen to get in touch with our fellow student council members. Apparently they've been mounting their own search. Mind if I extend the invite to them since you're in the same boat? Always the bridge over troubled waters. Go for it. I guess it's only natural that Albert and Odette would be word sick. Ren's really toughened them up though, hasn't she? Having them on our side should let us breathe easier. Oh, and while we're at it, why don't I call up Riksha and Nina too? I wouldn't recommend that. Oh yeah, Riksha's busy with Heiwei stuff, isn't she? As for Nina, that I don't think La Review's playing today. Speaking of Heiwei, about that intel on them and Marduk that we discussed. Right, Old Man Gein's another story, but I can probably get a beat on Ashen. Incidentally, Mirabelle arrived at the capital's garrison approximately 2 hours earlier on our company's high-speed airship. By Nina, she means Nina Fenley, right? The one who revealed herself to be some special saint? Already in the loop, huh? But yeah, 10 to 1 says she's on the move over on that end. All guild members A rank and above have been notified, by the way. Or so I was told by Guildmaster Evans when he arrived to assist the Edith Brands last night. So, did they also notify Estelle? Who honestly should be here if this is like a worldwide crisis? Evans, the guy people say is crazy strong? Ah yes, the eminent S-rank bracer who binds the Guild's Le Mans headquarters and cross-continental branches together. Doubtless he is a remarkable individual indeed, being cast as a senior. Must be, if even you're talking about Master. Not that I haven't heard a few rumors myself. And could we use an old hand like that in our corner? It's basically a walking game breaker. That might prove difficult, as dependable as he is, there's quite a lot resting on his shoulders. Yeah, whatever is gonna happen here, we can blame Lloyd for it. That motherfucker could have done something. One in his position can't directly oppose the presidential administration, hence why Zin and I are at your service. The both of us facing off with Renee? You better believe I'll jump on that. What's Estelle gonna do? She has a really big stick. She can hit the rocket and it will explode. Just what's going on between those two? They seemed awfully chummy back in Nemeth Island too. Wow, someone is jealous. Please don't make me explore Edith. I hate Edith. Albert, Odette, thanks for coming. Of course, it's looking like you had business with us either way.
To put it mildly, yes. Though we weren't counting on you all returning so quickly.
Late last night, an orb mail came in from Agnes and Ren saying they were back in the capital. But when they didn't respond to us all morning, alarm bells started going off in our heads.
And then around half an hour ago, Ren sent another orb mail, this time with a video attached. You all set the stuff on it and made it sound like she already knew we'd be there.
That's right. Just have a look for yourself.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. No interference, even while under shard soundproofing. All right, this should do. Sorry, Odette. You too, Albert. I did try to send this directly to Van at first. But the main channels around the capital are completely blocked off, so I decided to use a land bypass instead.
They have land in this world?
Please deliver this video to Van and them if possible. They should be arriving from Anchorville right about now. For the moment, try visiting Monmar in the 8th District. Oh yes, and let me give you the address of his go-to informant.
Hold the phone. They're holding the phone, yes, literally. Literally holding the phone. She had us pegged every step of the way? You wish. As expected of Miss Bright, we would be hard-pressed to find someone more dependable. Yes, she may give us a fuller grasp on the situation.
At the moment, I'm being confined in a corner of the presidential office.
What do you mean in a corner? Like, surely you mean a room and not just the fucking corner of a room somewhere.
But although they've placed me in a room devoid of any terminals or network access, it does have, if nothing else, a security camera. And thanks to a little trick I had up my sleeve, I was able to hijack it and send you this message. Oh, and don't worry, no one's been rough with me in the slightest. They even provided me with a luxurious breakfast this morning. In all likelihood, they're planning to set me free just as soon as this afternoon's rocket launch has concluded.
Well, that's not gonna happen. You've kind of just been duped. The world ends after a rocket launches. You're here the rest of your life.
My apologies, though. I was separated from Agnes and Dominique last night. It seemed as though they had some sort of discussion with the president, but I wasn't able to catch it on the interior surveillance system. Also, while I hate to say this where Judith can hear, there's definitely something going on with Dominique. Judging by a rather disquieting exchange between her and Kincaid, could it be that she has a connection to Professor Hamilton?
You just figure it out like that? God, you are too smart for your own good.
What's more, those white replicas are apparently the professor's work. I'm still wrapping my head around it, but it must be doubly hard on you, Catra. Now, on to the main concern. I don't believe Agnes has been taken very far away. To start, the president has no plans to leave Edith. That would suggest he is seeing his plans through from somewhere in the vicinity. You may think, if not here in the presidential office, then perhaps the ruling party's headquarters, or else the capital's garrison, which you've previously visited.
Well, that would be convenient, then they don't have to model a new map.
Wrong on both counts. It's bound to be a confidential location beyond the likes of either of those.
Oh boy, is it gonna be another sewer level?
For example, a place easily accessible from the head of state's official residence and capable of sustaining attacks from weapons of mass destruction. Ah, here's a shot in the dark. Maybe the presidential office has an underground sector of sorts.
Of course. That's
doubt
all the dungeons that
won't
Edith
go
ever
live
has.
for much longer, so this'll have to end here. Be seeing you soon.
It's always some underground dank sewer in this fucking city.
And don't forget the birthday party arrangements. Agnes's presents won't get themselves.
Edith basically is just Crossbell. And that's why it sucks. Did I just walk straight into one giant prank, or... Nah, she's just a big old cheater. One you'd be looking up to if she were still in the society. What really gets me is the way she even caught on to Grammy and the Professor's deals. At any rate, this gives a lead on where Agnes is being held. Indeed, might be assumed then that the presidential office has some form of shelter beneath it. Oh, that makes sense if they want to protect the president from a WMD. We on the right track, Brimotty? I should say so. The property underwent a large-scale expansion directly after the current administration took office. Work supposedly continued all the way through spring, integrating tunnels below multiple other districts along the way. Murmurings went around that what they had built was a massive subterranean bunker. One that could withstand, say, a blast of light from the reverse bobble, or direct hit by a nuclear weapon. Really now, in that case, it may well be that this facility also bears a relation to the space program's true objective. Yes, perhaps I was even meant as a backup for the space base near Longlie. That is perfectly within reason, should our speculations prove true. And that's where we'll find Agnes, and President Grammart as well. I'm so over this. Just what the heck is that guy up to? This is way out of my pay grade, but whatever. We're already in the deep end, you might as well swim. Well, the presidential office just all the way across town in the Ventil district. Are we going or aren't we? We are, but hold your horses. For what?
Hi, everyone! A little early, but lunch is ready.
God damn, you threw that open with a lot of force. What the fuck? Kicked that open like a goddamn SWAT team.
I ordered something quick and filling to eat. Can't head into battle with no fuel in the tank.
We asked them to make enough to go around, so feel free to have as much as you want.
Did you want them to build an evil-ass giant dungeon in the city? Yes! That would be much more interesting than sewer level number 55,000.
Soon after coming home, but I can tell it's for a good reason. No sense holding you up with my rambling, men. Dinner will be on the table tonight too, so you best not miss it.
Got it. Appreciate you looking out for us.
We'll make sure to bring our appetites.
We've got something special cooking to commemorate the launch, right? Can't wait to see how it pairs with a nice stiff drink.
I'm still a little concerned about Yorda, but she does seem to be looking healthier now. As I said this morning, though, don't go pushing yourself too hard. Can you promise me that?
It was alright. It was different. I appreciate it for being different. I also liked the Lapis hollow core you get there.
Fine, whatever.
And also, the final boss was really, 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 really cool. I can never get over that.
And, thanks again.
You're very welcome. And thank you to Elaine for looking after her.
Not at all. She's been a great asset to us in return.
It is Dingo, but he did cool shit. like that one part where he just says, "Fuck this fucking turn-based system bullshit. We're fighting like real men now." That was so cool.
Yume and I will be heading out soon, but don't be afraid to call if anything comes up, okay? I'd also like to settle on a time for Agnes's birthday party sooner rather than later.
Yeah, definitely.
Assuming we're fast enough, you'll be able to ask her yourself this evening.
I shall assist however I can as well, once a decision is reached.
Count me in too. With her school friends on the guest list, it'll probably be a full house.
Van?
What's wrong, Humes?
You want to join the party?
Oh, nothing. It's just, you still haven't figured out a present for Agnes yet, right? I'll help you pick something, but you gotta come back so we can go together.
Won't need to. The world is ending today. We're fine.
Sounds good to me. We can even load your bicycle up in the truck and bring it with.
Yeah.
Not much longer now.
Excuse me, Van? Sorry to ask while your hands are so clearly full, but mind if we chat a bit?
Aaron, catch. Long as it's quick. Could have sworn you were supposed to be in Farbad, though.
Happy world-ending present.
The event ended yesterday, so I caught an airliner back here this morning. The thing is, well, I'm just about to go to a launch viewing in the 3rd District with Yume and Paulette. She and Victor already gave me their blessings on this, but basically I plan on telling Yume about me being her father today. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, though. What do you think? Is it too soon?
I'd say it's a great idea. You go for that goal, Mr. Champ.
I wonder if Agnes is going to be the final boss. Just a thought that occurred to me now, since they're kind of setting her up to be a little sus. I can see Graham Hards being the final boss. Or like maybe some world-ending beast from space, but I really don't want it to be that. So I'm betting on killing the birthday girl on her birthday.
Hey! Albert! Odette!
Oh, thank goodness! You were able to meet up with the Spriggan!
Yeah, presidents can't be final bosses. Only chancellors can do that. Lyle, Shinon, and Julian too? We did talk our next move over at Sasha, but weren't the rest of you headed to Longley?
Give me a break. You don't get to act all surprised after that call you made right before we boarded the train.
What if Agnes keeps resetting the timeline until Van goes out with her? Is that her grand plan this whole time? She confessed and then she was like, ah, oh, fuck, this one doesn't work out either. Time for another reset. Sorry, it's just that we haven't been able to get in touch with Ren or Agnes since last night. Sounds like you don't have a clue where they are either, though, so don't worry about it. Go enjoy yourselves along the way.
The way you pretended everything was fine just made it even more obvious it wasn't.
That's why, after discussing between ourselves, the 3 of us decided to cancel our trip. We figured that maybe there was something we could do to help.
You can just cancel your school trip? Like that?
Then they came to hound me about it, so I went ahead and brought them here. Could be they're just not willing to turn their backs on this. I know I can't when it comes to Ren.
Well, duh! Agnes and us are tight! Just think of how hard we worked on the school festival together!
Oh, Lyle. You weren't even on the festival committee. I guess being classmates gives you an in, though.
We'll stay out of this if you don't need any more hands on deck, but otherwise, all you have to do is give the word.
This is a big sacrifice, passing up on your educational visitations. Thanks, guys. So, what do you say, Van? I ain't about to turn down the extra manpower. Should boost the odds of our game plan, too. Hey, if they survive the boot camp I put them through on the stage show, this should be a cinch. Happy to have you aboard, everyone. They really are. Two security guards present, however, sensors indicate the presence of roughly 20 individuals, including soldiers in the surrounding area. Copy that, just like you said, Bermotti. Do you suppose you can follow through with our strategy as discussed then? Doesn't seem like hacking the surveillance cams in the area will be a problem. Same goes for our setup point. Yeah, I think I can swing it. Probably. Here come the second thoughts, my guilty conscience choking out what confidence I had. While your confliction is understandable, we implore you. Your involvement is instrumental to this mission. Won't you help, Mr. Detective, please? If I could say no, anything for Agnes and her little pals. Anything for Agnes. The most important character in this series, ever. Incorrigible as ever. Nevertheless, I believe that concludes our preparations. We move in at 12 PM on the dot, right when live coverage of the hour leading up to the launch begins. Yeah, that gives us some time to kill before then. Albert, do me a favor and run everyone else through the steps again. On it! Way to begin the operation has been added to the travel menu.
It's launch day, but there aren't that many people in Von Tai, huh?
They aren't running any live streams on those vehicles either. But it sounds like the other districts are still packed.
Could be we'll spot some familiar faces. We ought to take a look around.
So it's just this area? That's fine enough then. Something I'm gonna have to do to prepare is re-equip everyone. Because they had to steal a bunch of shit to get through Kevin's. I have another Cobalt guys, huh? What did I steal from you to begin with? Was it Grail Locket maybe? No, Van has that. Can't be that. That one is really good. Maybe it was Gothic hats. No. It's probably something magic related. Oh, maybe that. I've decided I'm stealing the rosary. I don't think Nate and Agnes ever had that much of a connection, but she's the most important character in the series, so it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, I also got, the jackets. Why do you only have 80 evasion? Hold on. That's not right.
Activating maintenance mode.
I think I see the problem. Yep, there it is. And then 99. I just swapped this one out for something that has evasion and then we're good. Like another Mistral Star. No, we'll stick with 99. 99 is good enough.
Modifying your orb. Looking to adjust your orbits.
Jesus, I stole a lot from you.
Slot.
I think it was a cast free, yeah.
Skill set updated.
It's probably something Nadia has right now. God, I really fucked this up. Lawfo? No. Hello again, Jom. You tore through an entire manga? Just in that little bit of time? What the fuck did I give you? I think I want you to have... Oh, there's no regen EP cards, huh? Maybe Seraphic Force then? So we go for space? Oh no, it might have been Revenging Arrow, seeing as I have 12th time here. So, wins then. Maybe Hanuman? I don't think you had that. Maybe you had Strike Free. No? Yeah, read the Umineko manga. I don't think there was a win thing that you had. What the fuck did you have? Oh no! Oh, maybe it was Argem Gem. That sounds like it's right. Because it has the magic boost. That's probably what she had, but now that I saw Hanuman, maybe I want that.
Skill set updated.
Darn, Ben Ultimate for saying that. Feel like you probably had boosts. Probably had PP3 here. That seems like it makes sense to me.
Activating me?
Let's entering maintenance mode.
Of course.
Need some
Let me handle this.
Don't worry. Citrus.
Need a tune-up?
Everyone is fine enough, but they don't need editing. Maybe Aaron and Judith Edmonds a little bit. Aaron is fine.
Of course. You may rely. That's a single element slot.
Wow, no kidding. I can replace this with Cast
Their
2.
skills have been updated.
They're gonna have the same problem as everyone else. They can only really get some hand-me-downs that I'm not using. The quartz economy is not good enough for the amount of characters you get. Whatever. Yeah, I don't care. I'm the key to the plan, I guess. No, I can't be hesitating. Inspector Aswani is counting on me. I need to get this done. Oh, come now. There's no need to be nervous. With enough information and prep, anything can go well. And we have plenty of both. It'll all just be just fine. Right, I'm counting on you, Barmati.
Would the goddess be up there?
Sure. Let me in. What's in here? Let me in. Fuck.
Beginning search.
There is an entrance here.
Reward deposited.
I don't recognize this ringtone, but if I had to guess.
Finally. Thought I'd never get through.
Figured it'd be the Foundation's team on the other side. Where's Orion?
Just made off toward Longline last I heard. She figured she wouldn't be able to get in touch with you anymore. So here I am to pass her message along. Name's Yona Sacred, Deputy Development Chief at the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch.
Ah, the Pizzaholic Geekazoid kid. Yeah, I've heard stories. Your video feed ain't coming through. They didn't feel like mauling you, I guess. But thanks to the network restrictions set up by Edith. Oh, so I already know. That speeds things up. Wait, people call me what? What, were they wrong? First off, I'm already 18. Second, well, the rest of it's pretty spot on, but still. Yes, Calvart's most famous brigand really is all he's cracked up to be. The info brokers can't get enough of you these days. Not the sort of attention I'm jumping for joy about. Anyway, the 9th domain finally opened up or something. Oh, right. Man, you wouldn't believe how much of a slog it was. That old fart from the society, Novartis, he might have a personality of a garbage can, but his genius is the real deal. One catch, though, we got a report from Orion. Apparently, the deepest part of the domain has some insane protections walling it up, so clearing the place is pretty much impossible. This game sure chose a time to release. You're basically making this trip for nothing, apart from some halfway decent training, maybe. Got it. I'll take that into account.
Even should you forge ahead into the 9th domain, you will find that its innermost depths have already been sealed off.
Actually, I was in a cute Mishi outfit during this cutscene. The flashback is wrong.
For Professor Novartis, you see, has sequestered himself within to conduct his final analyses on the Abyss's contents. That key, however, can be used to open the forbidden door, though doing so will like as not require the aid of the Foundation.
All told, though, we might try poking around anyway. Whatever floats your boat. Whoops, almost forgot. Turns out our chief is collaborating with Orion's crew on a little side project. They've set up avatars for all the strike team members who are outside Capital right now, since they won't be able to connect to the garden. Of course, they still won't show up in the Sanctum or whatever, that lobby thing you guys got. But they can be deployed inside the actual domains, with any change or updates sent to their real-world counterparts in the background. What a way to explain around them not being available. Just another implementation for you to thank us about. For serious, hot damn, Crossbell's branch of the Foundation doesn't miss a trick. It makes the workshop and decryption services usable as is too, right? Yeah, their avatar should be able to handle that, no problem. Oh, one more thing, we added a new account slot. Katie's newest junior comes with her catches, but at least we can trust her on some level, probably. Eesh, even with their full plates, he and Renard still overworking behind closed doors. Heard and heard, thanks for the heads up. Oh, and tell Chief Plato I said hi too. Sure, why not? I'll let you know if there's any updates on our end. Don't go screwing up out there. Note, however, that with its innermost depth sealed, fully clearing the domain is not possible at present. Non-boss related stage results will still be evaluated. Okay. I'll look at it in a sec. I just want to look around here first. The fucking penguin is here. Why aren't you named after the unit of energy? Why are you lame? Jam is a unit of energy, which is totally what I base my name on. Just for the sake of winning this argument.
Shoot. Wrong way.
No, my Twitter @ is a reference to a very old fan fiction. One that is deleted fanfiction.net. I think that's where it was posted. There might be a backup of it still. Not sure.
Well,
Go up there in space and smack him back down.
Hey, you!
You're here too!
What's it gonna be?
Ah, there's the achievement for getting every newspaper.
Later. What's it gonna be? Later.
3 cheers for the Republic!
I have gotten every fish, yes. You actually needed to catch every single one to be able to catch the Lion King. Which is a pretty cool fish, actually. I like the mane. This motherfucker was massive.
I wonder what it's like in outer space.
Indeed, after this I plan to attend the ceremony as scheduled. To understand the true intent of this plan, I intend to speak directly with the President. I see. Knowing you, Father, I'm sure you'll be fine. Thank you. That gives me even more confidence. If I remember correctly, they're also holding a ceremony over in Crossbell, is that right? Yes, though despite that, the consulate officials still don't seem to know much about the launch. We do know that they scrambled the CGF and told them to stand by in case of an emergency. I believe that's significant, so I'm acting accordingly. What do you mean Ellie? It's clearly daughter. The rest of my group is on standby too, so even so, there are things we can look into in the meantime. I see. You continue to impress me. That said, the duty of bearing the future of Crosswell rests on your shoulders. Please be careful. You too, Father. Not a word about Lloyd.
let's do a search.
Who the fuck is Lloyd? Never heard of that man before. I understand the plan, but phew, I'm getting kind of nervous now. Well, I'm sure you'll be fine as long as you act like yourself. By the way, is it really okay for you to be here, Julian? Yeah, I made some calls to let everyone know I'd be staying a bit longer. I need to be here for something like this, where the foundation of the world is shaking. That's what our instructions would do. Damn, what a line. Look at you, cool guy, Julian. But yeah, no point in me getting nervous now. I just gotta face this head on. Once everything calms down, we'll go on a date, I promised you. Don't forget, Shinon. Well, that's fine and all, but... did you have to say that in the most death-like way possible? Yeah, you gotta watch what you say, dudes. I'm glad we were able to share the plan so easily. Your instructions were precise and efficient. That's our Albert for you. Ah, nice going, Mr. New Student Council Prez. I only did what I was supposed to do as head of the council. The real hard part starts now. I'm counting you guys. I know that as well. Leave the acting to them, and I'll get that fake footage past the security. We absolutely have to make this work, for both Agnes and Ren's sakes. We're counting on you guys.
I take great pride in my culinary creations.
Do you have the ultimate taco?
Of my gourmet
There it is! The bread of the earth taco! Alright, give me like 20 of them. No! Only 20 CP, I need 80. Ultimate Supreme Tacos. I'm gonna eat Ultimate.
Whew, I'm stuffed. Good stuff.
Oh, hey. The peak of taco craft. Oh, almost missed this guy. That, I think, might be everyone. Nope. Oh, there's the jogging pair. Nothing left there. That I still need to cook something? Nope, done all those. Nothing in here? Really? I've eaten quite a few things. Okay.
Would the goddess be up?
Now where?
I actually don't remember at all how Giacomo died. Just that he died, and that it was Almana that did it. Imagine my surprising. You'd be jumping in on our end of the field.
Might as well, if we're all
Finally!
in the real world. Waiting around by myself would be kind of boring.
It's about time.
Plus, my bit as a guardian's done, so I've got no more orders on that end. Feels a little weird logging in as part of the hero party, though.
Well, like you said, it's hardly much of a jump from our actual arrangement. We look forward to your added assistance, Miss Eldarian.
Sure, whatever. You clearly need the help.
It's not like we didn't already know, but the fact all the others are out of the capital is really hitting home now. With so many of us missing, this place just feels big and empty all of a sudden. We'll have them in avatar form while storming the place at least, but it definitely won't be the same. And Shizuna's ducked out again too, by the looks of it. Just goes to show how much everything's coming to a head, space program or otherwise. Indeed, though it does little to change our course of action. There's good training to be had here, so we should try and progress as far as we can manage. Crushing whatever annoying plans the Prof has would make it easier for us to focus on things outside, too. True that. Let's get the chipping away then. Reen and Kevin's groups, having reached the climaxes of their scenarios, will not appear in the Sanctum or Garten events. All of her costumes.
You can count on me for support.
Oops. Ah! It's the ultimate weapons.
Let's
Gotcha.
get you prepared. Here's our selection.
Is buying, where's making?
Thanks.
Oh.
You can't go wrong with any of these.
We got 3 to do. There's one. We'll do Bergard. And there we go. Pretty easy choice for me.
Here's our
Wait,
selection.
can I upgrade them too? I can. You need more onyx steel to upgrade them. Cool, cool. Wait, you can upgrade clothes too? Most useful to least useful? Fairy, Van, Yorda, Bergards. The rest don't matter.
Thanks. You can't go wrong with any of these. Much appreciated. You can't go wrong with any of these.
And then just buying other weapons, I guess. Kind of minimal upgrades. I don't think I feel the need to. Yeah, I don't think it's enough of an upgrade.
Thanks. You can't go wrong with any of these.
I just don't like Rosette personally, so I don't want to use her.
Come back anytime.
It's hardly a objective objective ranking.
Which of course, allow me. Feast your eyes on a trove of treasure.
Oh hey, you can get onyx steel in here. Ah, you see, that's where we really differ. So I got one onyx steel. Just double checking, yeah. Yep, pretty empty in here. Really been racking up a depth with you guys lately. I'll be coming along for the ride. Figure now's as good a chance as any to clear it, you know? Anyway, come on. Let's go give that Brainiac a lesson he'll never forget. You know that woman we fought at City Hall? I could almost swear she was... No, that's not what's important right now. No, tell me! Who the fuck was it? We need to keep pushing forward for Yes and everyone else. God damn it. Those vestige bastards. Might have bounced and all, but shit's not over just yet. So come on, let's go get Lil Miss Lovestruck already. Because the way I see it, she's got a few questions to answer. Look alive, guys! We can do this! The teasing is legendary. I see Kevin and the rest of his team aren't here today. I suppose that must mean events are well in motion. However, they're far from the only ones busy, and depending on what their surroundings him chose to do. Well, all we can do now is pray to the goddess and continue onwards. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We've almost completely reclaimed the garden, which should mean we're closing in on the core that society stole as well. We have to see this through. They cannot be allowed to interfere with our plans in the real world. Let's look into what they're doing behind the scenes of the space program while we're here too, and what prompted them to get involved in the first place. Can't even imagine what we'll learn once we find Agnes and Dominique. I'm frightened just thinking about it, but I refuse to run away. I'll face the truth head on. Both as Grant's family and as a member of Arkwright Solutions. I have my fair share of thoughts on the events that occurred in Anchorville, but what matters most is that we managed to get Miss Shannon and the others to safety. Now on to the next objective. I did notice that too, and I thought it was just like a model quirk when he turned into a girl. But no, that's still weirdly huge. We are just what Marduk, the president, and Miss Claudel are up to. It was pretty shocking to hear the story of how Grimcat got its start, honestly. Sheena Durk, Professor Epstein. I think I get why Grant feels such a great sense of duty to it all. But no need to fear your eyes when I can just ask her directly, right? As the current Grimcat and as a member of Arkwright Solutions, it's the least I can do. That was almost word for word what the Gotcha said.
One up.
Wow, you Mats for the Onyx Steel weapon, thanks. No, I'm really not much of a reader at all. It's very rare for me to, well, read anything that's like an actual, like, reading thing. The only thing I can really think of right at the top of my head that I've bothered to read is Umineko. ReZero is 5 times the length of the Bible? What the fuck? I watched the anime of that. I didn't know it was that long. But yeah, I really liked Umineko. That's like a major exception. So yeah, let's switch it up here. That probably works.
Ever onward.
The Underworld's chest.
Ooh, this should be interesting.
Well, that's fucking nothing.
Ever onward.
It feels kind of empty here without all the people we couldn't contact.
You're right. Even if
I don't need to read Higurashi. I watched the anime. Unlike Umineko, that one has a functional anime. I'm satisfied with it.
We've got to keep what the Imaginator and Influencer said in mind too. Stay on guard.
We're going to foil the Angus's scheme. We need to remain vigilant.
Let us begin. Sunder, scatter. There! The advantage is ours.
It might not seem like it with how much I fumble my words when I'm reading them out loud, but I am capable of just reading. I know I don't set a great example. What the fuck? Hi there.
This one ought to
Who's walking around here?
Charge attack at the ready.
Gonna have to do this one the hard way.
Deploying shards.
So I read it in English, of course. I actually kind of hate Dutch. Animator's really not that good? Really? Is that right? Well, I enjoyed it. And that's all that matters, really. Why can't I? Oh, I don't have the...
Don't move. Counter break. Together. Okay. How about this? How about this?
Have my aim.
What the fuck are you guys... What the fuck is the hungry caterpillar? I'm gonna look right now. Why is this so important suddenly? The hungry caterpillar. The very hungry caterpillar. You guys didn't even get it right. What the fuck? The plot oh, is this spoilers to read the wiki page? The plot follows a very hungry caterpillar that consumes a variety of foods before pupating and becoming a butterfly. It incorporates elements that contribute to early childhood education, including counting, days of week, and foods. Okay. Doesn't seem like it has a very deep plot going on here. On an early Sunday morning, a tiny and very hungry caterpillar hatches from his egg and immediately begins searching for foods. For the following 5 days, the caterpillar eats through an increasing quantity of fruits. 1 apple on Monday, 2 pears on Tuesday, 3 plums on Wednesday, 4 strawberries on Thursday, and 5 oranges on Friday. What the fat fuck? However, the caterpillar remains hungry. On Saturday, he feasted on an assortment of foods: a piece of chocolate cake, an ice cream cone, a pickle, a slice of Swiss cheese, a slice of salami, a lollipop, a piece of cherry pie, a sausage, a cupcake, and a slice of watermelon. Later that night, the caterpillar gets a stomach ache from overeating. The following Sunday, the caterpillar eats a green leaf, relieving his stomach ache. Now a big, fat caterpillar, he builds a cocoon around himself and rests inside for more than 2 weeks. Afterwards, he nibbles a hole and pushes his way out, emerging as a large, multicolored butterfly. Aw, dude, it had an anime adaptation. And a live-action adaptation? Damn. He was very hungry, it's in the title. No! He's a fat fuck, that's a fucking sin, that shit is in the Bible. He should be smited by God.
Roar. 1, 2, 3.
Great. Nice fucking 27k heal, you fucking asshole. I don't think he should be relating to the big fat caterpillar. I think he's a terrible role model.
It's only natural. Upgrade complete. All powered up.
What is he doing? Jesus Christ! Alright, Jesus. Get out of here with that shit.
On your cue.
Oh, you now.
Take my lead.
Hey, here's a freebie.
My only question after reading the synopsis is, are the fruits the size, like, relatively appropriate for a caterpillar, or are they, like, actual normal size? Because that changes things a lot.
Performing search.
I found a copper you can't refuse.
Okay, thanks for the Dutch lesson, darn. That's why we have you. I'm ulting. I'm ulting. No, I'm ulting. You can't.
Your stamina runs low. Proceed with caution. Prepare. Don't bother. Boost gauge expanded.
Allow me. Boost gauge enhanced. I'll make him eat dirt.
I don't need to question him because he's just a story. My brother, you need to engage with your media. Don't just consume.
Need a hand? You won't get away with this.
Right on time.
You don't just devour your media and not even think about it.
Prepare. Don't bother. I'm up. Prepare. Boost gauge expanded.
No time for standing around.
Yes, you are a big deal.
I bet you never even thought if the 5 oranges he ate on Friday were the actual size of oranges or oranges appropriate of the size of a caterpillar.
My
Like, is he a fat fuck or was he just hungry? We don't know.
Promising.
I should kill this guy. It's probably a good experience. Oh, hey, Roe. I'm ulting. No, you can't. You can't. No, no, no. That's a lame-ass excuse. That's the mark of a bad writer.
We're down. Boost gauge expanded.
This could have been a mistake.
Here's some extra.
Boost the
Huh?
Here.
Here's some extra.
Your stamina runs low. Proceed with caution. Focus unleashed.
Wait, hold on.
I have secured an escape route. Focus unleashed.
Here's some
Don't bother. I'm up. Prepare.
It's getting
I was never worried.
Not bad.
That's not the exit. That was just a teleporter. Damn it.
Nowhere close to enough.
Careful. That thing looks mean.
Let us begin. Charge attack. I'll let you win this.
Gonna have to do this one the hard way.
Prepare. Take my lead. I'm up. Prepare.
Man, I missed Reinhardt carrying me like this. No thought required. Just Rein ult and win.
Boost gauge up.
Can't get complacent. Okay, let's press onward.
Let's keep it up.
What's in here?
Ooh, that's some good loot.
Just some gacha currency.
Ever onward.
Be careful out there, everyone.
Thanks, real Rein. Oh, I need to destroy breakables, I just realized.
To go. Burn away. Let us begin. Charge attack at the ready.
Burn away.
A prime chance for sharp deployment.
Burn away. There. Burn away.
Scenario.
Deploying shards. Take my lead.
Prepare. Boost gauge expanded.
Not bad.
Sky's the limit.
I found a coffer you can't refuse.
My greed! I'll have you know I never ate 5 oranges on one day. I ain't no damn caterpillar.
I found a coffer you can't refuse.
overconsumption of JRPGs? You cannot overconsume them. JRPGs are the perfect media.
Treasure.
Hello, sir. Can I help you? Kinda busy here?
Might actually have to try against that one. Watch it, this place is bustling with baddies.
I have eaten oranges in my youth. I just don't really go out of my way to buy them.
Your stamina runs low. Proceed with caution.
Nah, we're fine. Hey! That one wasn't very fair.
Oh, a treasure chest.
I think it's actually closer to just go back. Hold on.
Traversed. Let's keep it up.
What the heck is that? Cool wall. A black wall, I don't know what else you could call it. It appears quite durable, almost as though it is made of diamonds. And what's more, there isn't a single seam in its data to be found. Always with the "you shall not pass" crap. Feels like a terrible case of not knowing when to quit. You're probably spot on about that, actually. This must press our wrinkle-face delusions in physical form. The information density in it is bonkers. Trying to bust through would be the losing game even for my shadows. Let's just leave it alone for now then. It would behoove us to record as much detailed data as we possibly... I'm falling apart. It would behoove us to record as much detailed data as possible about this wall, starting with its coordinates. Right, we can get in touch with Jonah from the Foundation to pass along. No Guardians discovered. Grim Guards and Ninth Domain incursion operation temporarily suspended. It's that easy? You can just not put in a Guardian and then you can just not capture it? Should have done that from stage 1.
Didn't mean to trust.
What are we going to get? Wow! So many sparkles!
15% chance of granting a stealth effect when hit by an attack. I remember having that one. Ah, look! Anya's outfit number 19. What else is in here anyway?
Not a bad item in the bunch.
Bunch more towels. No more Agnes outfits, at least. There's a hair color, I don't count that. Green swords? Sure have a lot of banners in her. Agnes and Elena. Hmm. Boost cage max +1 when deploying shards. That's kind of good. Same old stuff here. Alright. Now that all the extra stuff is done, I think this is a good point to give some gifts to everyone.
I'll be sure to take good care of it.
My, how thoughtful.
But yeah, I think we'll call it here, and then maybe knock out the rest of the game in a extra long stream after I get some sleep. I don't know how long this last chapter is going to be. But I'll stream extra long pretty much as soon as I wake up. 80 hours left? I don't believe you. But yeah, it's... I think I'll definitely finish this game this weekend. For the final Breaker stream? Lev, these are fixers, not breakers. Come on. I don't even have breakers installed anymore. Again. But yeah. I'm gonna go to sleep. Lie? I will show you Steam right fucking now. Shit, where is it? What capture did I do again? Alright, window capture. It's not pulling up a fucking screen recording. Boom, there's Steam. Look, we have trails running right here, so you know I'm playing it right now. Here's Universe 2, still have that. I also installed Relink again, actually. That's how you heard about, Shut up! I play a couple gacha, yeah. What do you want to do about it, huh? Anyway, I installed this again after I learned about the expansion that's coming in a couple months. And I can look up breakers here. There it is. Not installed. Shut up. Let me enjoy my horse game in my free time. Come on. I only have 670 hours in it. I don't play it that much. Yeah, I'm in the... Nah, you don't need to add me. It's only 670 hours. It's not that much. To be fair, a lot of it is just leaving the game idle in the back while I'm doing other stuff. Play the third game on that list. I see. Good eye. I'll play it when he releases Phase 2. Same? You haven't even played it yourself? Honestly, good call. But yeah. Stop trying to stall and keep me here. The longer I stick here, the shorter the next stream is gonna be. And that's on you. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go sleep. You potted. Well, that's one for me, I guess. No, don't send me shit. I will spend that on gacha just to pull up a big middle finger on you. I don't actually do that. I'm not that bad. But yeah, I'm gonna... No, Breakers is like the worst gacha to be spending the money on. Yeah. What do you mean I spent it on a horse? When did that happen? Actually, don't even answer that. I'm leaving. I'm going to sleep. Bye. Yeah, you have the game. That doesn't mean I've spent money on it. You can play gacha without paying for them. Yeah, let me get out of here. I'm leaving. I'm going. Bye. See you on the next stream maybe if you're there. Thanks for coming. Goodbye.